you are the Diddy of politics, okay? Except 1,000 bottles of lube wouldn't help you get to the landslide victory that you think you're gonna get in November.
It's a smart joke. Dumb crowd, just like my rallies.
Fight. 6 years ago, I started with some great friends that you'll be meeting shortly, this little political fight club. And at the time, we had a commander-in-chief that wasn't really into hearing jokes, believe it or not. 6 years ago, Donald Trump had banned the comedians from the White House Correspondents' Dinner, so we reacted with that and created this show that you all are about to witness here tonight. Now, the goal here of this show is for you, the DC area population, to disconnect and get offline from the modern hellscape that we're all living in here. Right? So that's the whole concept of the show, because right now we're all living under more pressure than the Titan submersible. So this show is for you, DC. We're gonna get fucking wild tonight. We are gonna have a good time. So we're gonna forget all the drama, and I'm gonna ask you to raise a glass. We are all gonna temporarily forget that right now our planet is warming faster than Hunter Biden's spoon. That our country's debt ceiling is on fire, but Matt Gaetz is still asking for more money for the Iron Dome. Don't worry, that's just what he calls head from a girl with braces. It's a fucking roast, people. Come on. World War III with China is on the horizon, but don't worry, our bombers were built by Boeing. So keep those glasses up, keep those glasses up. We're almost there, we're almost there. Our speakers of the House and the Republicans in the House just can't get anything done. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Even Monica Lewinsky was able to get a bill to come on the floor. Love a crowd that loves a cum joke. Let's go, DC, let's go! Woo. Last but not least, our final cheers of the night. Congratulations to Jimmy Carter for outliving America's democracy. It's been 3 months since I used that joke last time, and holy shit, that guy's holding on. You'll be meeting 8 comedians tonight that will be up here fighting for their lives and fragile egos. Okay? Things will get messier than Dave Grohl's family reunion. All right, but with that said, we are all gonna have a great fucking time tonight. And we are also going to raise some money here for the Wounded Warrior Project. So make some noise for yourselves for coming out and supporting that cause. All right, so now we've established the rules and laws for this party tonight, but I'm going to need some help with jurisdiction. So I'm calling on 2 men of the most supreme and moral ethics. You might know them because they helped overturn Roe, but tonight they're the co-hosts of this show. Please welcome Brett Kavanaugh and Clarence Thomas.
Live audience voting will determine our winner. The winner moves on to the next round. The loser will have a seat next to me and my co-host. Now, this is... My apologies. This is a meritocracy. That means that the best wins. So you don't vote for the politician that you like the most, you vote for the performer that you enjoyed the most. Now, don't worry, if anyone steps out of line tonight, I will have been authorized by Merrick Garland to punish these fools to the highest extent of the law.
One more time for Clarence Thomas, everyone. You guys ready to get the Washington roast started? Round 1, here we go! You're gonna like this one. U.S. Representative from Georgia's 14th District and lead paint connoisseur. She's a conspiracy theorist that helped fuel an internet fervor that boiled over on January 6th. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what did this cunt do for Q? I'm gonna do one more, do you mind? Imagine being so alt-right that your husband alt-left. Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm DC improv for Miss Marjorie Taylor Greene!
Hello, my fellow Americans. Are you ready for the racist white and blue chew? Yeah! You got a prescription, don't ya? Oh yeah, you got it from those podcasts you've been listening to. I'm gonna keep an eye on you all night.
One more time for MTJ. You're welcome, front row. Now, her combatant, a congresswoman from Texas's 30th district and rising star in the Democratic Party. A rising star in the Democratic Party. It's a little bit like being a shit in a urinal. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jasmine Crockett.
What is going on, Washington, D.C.? I'm not gonna lie, they got me up here next to two people who overturned Roe v. Wade. Out here cock blocking than more than a lambskin condom. I'm ready to get this show on the road. Let's do this.
Let's do this, let's do this. Woo! Now, before we get started with our first matchup here, I have a treat and a surprise for all of you guys. A Washington roast first. We have a special guest here who's going to be helping us judge this first round. So it's my honor to introduce to you all D.C. Senator Paul Strauss. Give it up, everyone.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Tim. Justices, Jasmine, Marjorie.
Miss Crockett, if you're nasty.
I have to say, actually, after watching that mic thing, I am a little bit turned on.
You know, peaches aren't the only thing big in Georgia. You should see my ass.
It's nothing like meeting a nice girl that maybe might do to me what my voting colleagues have been doing to the country for so many years.
Oh, wow, this is why we don't have statehood.
Among the reasons. Anyway, I am actually U.S. Senator Paul Strauss, the shadow senator from the District of Columbia. It is exciting to be here and to join you. For those of you that don't know what a shadow senator is, if you live in D.C., how many people actually live in D.C. proper? All right. So you guys get to vote for me in the election, but when I go to Congress, I actually can't cast a vote for you.
Sounds like what a white man does in real life.
Well, let me just say to my constituents here that if there's an important federal issue that you want me to not vote on, let me know which way you want me to not vote. And if I can support the constituents, I'm going to try and not vote your way. Except, of course, when I'm compelled to not vote my conscience. And whatever problems we have in this country, and they are many, it is wonderful that we still get to be here, and let's celebrate the fact that we can do something that in a lot of places in the world you can't do, which is laugh and make fun of our political leaders, all of whom really, really deserve it. So thank you, Tim.
Now, we are going to get ready to kick this motherfucker off, D.C.
Round one, fight.
I just want to say, are we not doing town halls?
Oh, shit.
I just want to say
Look at
thank
me
you
doing
again
all the heavy lifting.
for serving since 1996.
figures.
You know, I haven't had a period since 1996. Boys.
All right.
Like the movie Dune, like sandworms. Okay.
Jesus fucking. All right.
It's because she's dry.
Our first town hall question here is for Jasmine Crockett. Is anyone supposed to know who you are?
You know, like Michael Jordan, I read that and I took that personally. So, you know, John, nobody knew who your mama was, but your dad still came inside of her and you were born. So, take that to the ballot and vote for it.
All right, Clarence, let's kick these off.
Round one, fight.
Marjorie, it's nice seeing you again, BBBBBB. I'll call you that for short. You know, I saw that you had called the Democrats pedophiles, and I was just wondering, is that what your father used to say when he was zipping up?
Well, first of all, Jasmine, at least I knew my daddy. I'm shocked you could find your way to the stage since you can't see it all.
Okay, see, I'm not about to take that from somebody who looks like Shrek when he became a human, had a baby with Carmela Soprano, and then they had a stillborn. I said it.
I'll have you know, I work hard for this beached body. How dare you?
Yeah, bitch, you can lift 200 pounds, but you still can't raise your self-esteem. That's crazy.
Jasmine, your politics are like your eyelashes. Fake and pathetic.
Oh, that. Oh. I just have to ask you a question because I know you're going through a lot right now, you know. Did it hurt when Trump yanked his balls out of your mouth and then hit your chin with them as he turned into Laura Loomer's direction? I just want to know. I see you got a little something.
If you were a trashy snack, you'd be a thought, Crockett.
Wrong answer, forehead. Okay. It's crazy that I'm up here with you right now because I would rather deal with Lauren Boebert because at least I know with her, Democrats will be in good hands.
I call your wop Beetlejuice.
You know, you are dumber than an American history book in Florida, so I'm not about to take it too hard on you. I just want to say, J.D. Vance could nut in the crease of a love seat and make something more intelligent than you.
God damn! Let's hear it for both of these two on round one there. Gonna turn things over to Senator Strauss. We might need a microphone. Senator Strauss, what's your thoughts there on round one?
So wait, I have to vote on something? 'Cause
He's not used to this.
that's not really my jam. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty much just like any other day at the House Committee on Oversight and Government Affairs. I really don't know what to say. I still have Marjorie because of that mic thing, but I gotta say, it's hard to vote against the home team here.
All I'm saying is when you bet on black, you usually win.
I understand.
All right. We're gonna kick things over to their final jokes. Okay, Clarence, kick them off.
Final round, fight.
I'm gonna let Age and Ugly go first.
How dare you? You look like Dollar Tree Keke Palmer.
And that may be right, but you just look poor. Don't you look like you could get her from Buc-ee's?
Goddamn. All right. You know, it's like that old saying, the apple doesn't fall far from the Dollar Tree. All right, so for their insight on this one, I'm going to turn things over to Tracy Morgan and Matthew McConaughey.
I thought that round was crazy. That was a crazy round. They was talking all types of shit. They sound like they was from New York. Go ahead.
All right. I think I'm gonna have to say that my fellow sister from Texas took it home. Well done.
I appreciate that, but that's Mr. Rogers. Beautiful day in the neighborhood.
All right, DC, we are up for our first vote of the night. Sorry, Senator Strauss, you don't get to vote here either. I'm sorry, Senator, I really do appreciate you coming here. This means a lot to me. Okay. All right, Washington, D.C., make some noise if you think this roast battle was won by Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Better fucking vote for me. I'm gonna cut your kids' health care.
It's okay, y'all. She has no power. She's just like Mrs. Strauss up here. Nothing.
Washington, D.C., make some noise if you think this roast battle was won by Jasmine Crockett! Congratulations to our first semi-finalist, Jasmine Crockett, for moving on. And let's do one round of applause once again for Senator Strauss for helping us out with judging that first round. What is there to say about a man who is totally insignificant? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Doug Emhoff.
Hey, we did it. Kamala, she's black again apparently. And now I'm black. Fuck yeah. Invite me to the cookout, baby. I'm ready to party. Hi, Kardashian.
All right, one more time for Doug here. His combatant facing off against Doug. I was gonna write a roast joke for this, but her husband already did it better. When he said on TV, obviously, she's not a white person. But I love Usha. She's such a good mom. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the wife of J.D. Vance, Usha Vance.
Good evening. When I was asked to introduce my husband, J.D. Vance, at the RNC, I was at a loss. What could I say that hasn't been said before? He is the newly appointed Sofa King. He's my Sofa King. But I am a little bit disturbed by some of the things they've said about immigrants. Like, for one, I'm Sofa King embarrassed that everyone else in Ohio is getting their cat eaten. Justice for Usha. Thank you.
Okay. All right, we have a question from AOC. AOC asks, what is the best and worst thing about being in an interracial marriage?
Best thing, that ass. Period. All right. Worst thing about being in an interracial relationship, marriage, it's the lotion. There's too much. You guys go ham on the lotion. I did it. I tried it. Cocoa butter, put it all over my body. Ended up getting stuck in a bathroom for 35 minutes. It didn't go in the skin for a while.
Poor Doug.
He's right. He's right. It's true.
You haven't put lotion on in forever.
Also true.
All right, town hall question here for Usha Vance. I hope you're here, God. Sharon. Sharon, are you here? And do you remember your question for Usha? I'm here. Woo! Yeah! Make some noise for Sharon!
Hi, Sharon.
Why him?
Usha asks, why him? There had to be better options.
I just panicked. I didn't know that you had a choice. I had watched a lot of Bollywood movies growing up, and I thought it was like an arranged thing. Please help.
You guys ready to kick this thing off? Doug, Emhoff versus Usha, Vance. Clarence, do your thing.
Round one, fight.
It's so weird when you do that. Usha Vance, it's so nice to finally meet you. You know, Indian names are so beautiful. My wife Kamala's name is Hindi for lotus flower, and Usha's name translates to unsatisfied woman.
It hits a little close to home. So it's not just Kamala who turned black this summer? Good to see you, Doug. How'd you get here? The metro or the Underground Railroad?
Didn't think we could do it, did you? Oh, Usha, I saw you at the RNC, and you were mentioning how you were the child of immigrants. And that room was quieter than that one time when your friend shows up with bangs, and you knew she didn't tell anyone, and you just look at her and you're like, you are not okay, are you? Okay.
She's in mental health crisis, okay? Don't be rude. So you had a brat summer, huh?
Yeah.
The highlight must have been when Kamala let you put the Jew in Juneteenth.
How's it going?
No. See, you know it's bad when she says it. Okay. If you guys didn't know this, Usha actually is a very successful attorney. She actually worked for that fucking asshole, fucking Brett Kavanaugh.
Hi, boss.
And that's some sunken place Jasmine shit, isn't it? Like, I'm pretty sure if Mahatma Gandhi had a dream and it was you, he would have kept it to himself.
Sharon really helped me after the show. Did you guys know that Doug met Kamala on a blind date? Imagine being in Kamala's shoes, walking into that Chili's, all those sizzling fajitas go by, and then laying your eyes on this sandwich bag full of mayonnaise.
Usha is absolutely beautiful, and she's a successful attorney, which makes it so surprising that you married JD. Like, he seems like he couldn't get an arranged friend zone. Okay.
Rude. Well, Doug fucked around and found out in his first marriage by getting the nanny pregnant. Luckily, it was Obama's America, and she was able to get it terminated. Too dark?
Nah, fuck them kids.
I meant his skin.
Okay. All right. Man, some of y'all like racism. Fuck yeah.
Me! God, that's a good joke.
It's funny.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, all right. Usha, I felt so bad seeing you at the RNC because they treated you like a dead tooth. Like, Republicans, they noticed you, like, immediately. And they tried not to talk about it until you left the room.
Well, Mr. Harris, I'm glad that we'll get to move into the VP quarters after you, because I know that way the curry will already be soaked all the way into the drywall.
Time.
Let's hear it for these two. Goddamn. That too dark joke. Goddamn. Turn things over to Marjorie Taylor Greene for her valuable input.
I'm just gonna say real quick, man, make it an Applebee's instead and I'm totally on that date. You know what I mean? Anyways, man, I gotta tell ya, I think I gotta give it up to Usha violation over here. That's... You nailed this loser to the wall. Good job.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna suck on that mic again. All right.
All right, kicking things off to Clarence. Clarence, let's kick off this final round.
Final round, fight.
All right.
Roast me.
I'm a feminist. Yep, I'll do what you say. Usha is a very fashionable woman. She is dressed from like some of the finest fabrics from all over, like Bob's Furniture and Ashley's Furniture. That dress, Marlowe's.
Okay.
Did y'all know that Doug filmed the viral "We Did It, Joe" video? This was his first foray into cucked porn. Blacked if you get specific.
Oh, some of y'all nasty. Ooh.
Well, this was quite the fight. Let's turn things over to Mike Tyson for his input.
I'm seeing a lot of things on the stage. Some of them I understand, some of them I don't understand. I don't know who's white, who's black, who's Indian anymore. It's not like the 80s. When I was heavyweight champion, like everybody looked, like white people look white, and black people look black. Nowadays, it's a lot different. You have, miscellaneous motherfuckers walking around. But
He has had a lot of head injuries.
Mm-hmm. With that being said, watch me whoop Jake Paul's ass coming up pretty soon. All right, everybody? Appreciate that.
Let's hear it for Mike Tyson.
Thank you.
All right, now we are ready for our second matchup vote. DC, you are about to decide the fates of these two competitors in the order that we brought them to the stage. Make some noise if you think this roast battle was won by Doug Emhoff.
Thank you, white people. Fuck all y'all.
Washington, D.C., make some noise if you think this roast battle was won by Ms. Usha Vance.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Usha Vance moving on to the semifinal round. Dougie, why don't you have a seat? Congratulations. One more time for Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Ain't this about a bitch? God damn it. I gotta sit next to these fucking assholes? All right.
Just three white men doing our thing.
All right, next up we have our next competitor coming to the stage is a Minnesota Marxist governor and folksy VP wannabe. He served in the Army National Guard, specializing in heavy artillery, which prepared him for his future career as a high school teacher. Damn, that's dark and y'all laughed. You laughed really hard in the front row, Blondie. I saw that. I saw y'all laughing on that. All right. Please make some noise, everyone, for VP nominee Tim Walz.
I don't know what to say, really. 48 days to the biggest battle of our political lives. And it all ends in debate. Now, we can either heal as a D, or we're gonna crumble. Vote by vote, count by count, until we're finished. We're in hell, Democrats. Believe me. And we could stay here and get our patooskies kicked, or we can fight our way back into the light. One vote at a time. But Biden can't do it for you. He's too old. You know, when you get old in life, you realize that life's this game of votes. And life, like elections, the margin for error is so small. You know, one vote too early, too late, you don't quite make it. One count too fast, too slow, you don't quite catch it. The votes we need are everywhere around us. They're in every swing state, every county, every district. On this team, we fight for that vote. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone to pieces for that vote. We claw with our fingernails for that vote. Because you know, when we add up all those votes, that's gonna make the fucking difference between winning and losing. Between living and dying. And I know if I'm gonna have any life left in me, I'm willing to fight for that vote. Because that's what voting is! The ballot, 6 inches in front of your face! Now, I can't make you do it. You gotta look next to the person next to you. Look into their eyes. I think you're gonna see a guy or gal or them who will go that vote with you. You're gonna see a guy or gal or them that'll tear themselves to pieces for that vote. That's a D, gentlemen, ladies, others. Now, we either heal as a D, or we will die as individuals. That's politics, guys. That's all it is. Now, what are you gonna do? Vote! I wrote that myself, thank you.
One more time for Tim Walz. Going up against Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, we have a freshman Ohio senator and another folksy VP wannabe. The Rust Belt's so hot right now. Little hard for us all not to notice that this guy's wearing more eyeliner than a drag brunch. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and only J.D. Vance.
I'd like to couch this delicately. I did not have sexual relations with that sofa. I'm a heterosexual man. I'm not a homosexual. Okay, I don't call her Sofa Vergara while I make love to her. Okay, and about my background. How dare you assume that I'm not actually from Appalachia? I'm a salt of the earth country boy, y'all. I listen to real country music like doll. I listen to Kid Rock.
Let's hear it for J.D. Vance. All right, we have our first town hall question here. Haley, where are you? Have a question for Tim Walz. Haley, you got to stand up. Do you remember your question? Okay, I can help you. Let's hear it, Haley.
That's okay, Haley. While we're waiting, you know my daughter's name starts with an H too. It's Hope. Ready when you are, Haley. Okay, I love the question. Hold on a second. Okay, listen, here we go. We're gonna run a wing 3. That's also known as the elephant parade because we're gonna stomp all over the Republicans. Now listen. We're going to have the run option, of course. Kamala's the quarterback. And what she's going to do is she's going to either choose to run it down herself or we're going to have the unions blocking for her, obviously. But I'm going to be there ready to catch the ball if needed. Now, on defense, we're going to run the cover 3. Cover 3. We're basically going to limit the run option, really. And then what we're going to do is force them to throw the ball. But here's the thing. We're going to leave those wide receivers hanging out there like Aaron Hernandez. You know what I mean? And hopefully, if everything goes right, on November 6th, Kamala and I are going to be the exact opposite of Bill Belichick. We're going to have a job. Thank you.
Wow.
Wonderfully done, Tim Walz. Okay, now we have a town hall question for J.D. Vance from Sarah.
Good. Yep.
Sarah. Stand up, Sarah. Let's hear you. Oh, Sarah, you know what? Let's give a round of applause for Sarah.
You know, Sarah, I have a daughter named Hope.
JD, I was wondering if...
Yeah. Human behavior. Eye contact. Human eye contact.
Got it.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you really fucked that couch.
Did I really... I made love to... no, of course not! Hypothetically, if I did, the couch would call me back. Which it hasn't, and not that it would, but I'm fine with that. I'm having normal feelings about furniture. Good.
We haven't even started yet.
All right, Clarence, let's go ahead and kick these fools off. Round one.
Fight.
Ladies first.
Okay, JD is such a dumb conspiracy theorist, he thought the Twin Cities were an inside job. Because I'm from Minneapolis, a Twin City, never mind, okay.
Tim Walz' immigration policy is a lot like my penis.
Oh, God.
Just anyone who shows up, it'll take. Anyone who shows up. Just anyone.
This guy right here is such a fake hillbilly. He doesn't even know whether or not to say y'all or Yale, okay? They turned JD's book, Hillbilly Elegy. By the way, you look like a Trump, by the way. Congratulations, with a third chromosome. They turned Hillbilly Elegy into a movie starring Amy Adams. Yeah, she said it was the most embarrassing movie she's ever been in, and she was in Batman v Superman. And that turned Ben Affleck into an alcoholic.
Tim Walz, abortion policies are like a lot like my sex life with Usha. He thinks it's normal to wait 9 months.
I still can't believe someone banged you. Okay.
We soaked. And I had Trump jumping on the bed, and the motion was not my fault.
Oh my God. JD, good luck if you get elected. Question for you. Will Trump let you spray paint your initials on the gallows during the next insurrection? Because they tried to hang Mike Pence. Okay, just checking. Too soon. Okay, too real. Some of you were there. Okay. Got it. This guy knows what I'm talking about. Anyway.
Can neither confirm nor deny where I was on January 6th.
Could you remember?
It was so fun. Memories that will last forever. I was nowhere. Tim Walz wants to make everyone a childless cat lady and let the immigrants in so they can eat the cats and make you a catless, childless cat lady. And then you're out of a job, and anyway, your politics are a lot like my penis. Crooked and missing
Take
the
a
point.
lap.
Crooked and missing the point.
I stepped on her punchline. Oh, my bad. Okay, JD, I saw that picture of you wearing a t-shirt in the pool. What, were you afraid that Haitian immigrants were going to eat your pepperoni nipples?
You are no one to body shame. You are whiter than the tampons you put in the boys' bathroom. You look like if Steve Martin and George Costanza had a baby. And the baby wanted to ruin the economy.
You look... You look like somebody had a baby with Danny DeVito and just peed on it. JD's idea of using birth control with his partner is just putting an extra layer of Scotch Guard on the couch before he goes to town. JD puts the "oh fuck, I'm gonna come" into love seats.
Bold of him to assume that I'm fucking.
Time.
Goddamn, let's hear it for these two. Turn things over to Doug Emhoff for his input here. Doug, what'd you think?
Look, I didn't think I would ever say this, but these white men, fuck yeah. That was fucking outstanding. I am on.
Word, my brother.
No, please
Okay.
don't.
Okay.
Please don't.
Too soon.
Okay.
You down with JDV?
Okay, I take it back.
Does the JD mean Jacking Donald?
It means just defeated you.
Oh!
I love this.
Finish him, her, they, them.
I don't, y'all think, that we should trust a Minnesotan with our border? Because he will let anyone buy him as long as they go, oh, pardon me, I'm just gonna sneak by you then. I'm just gonna sneak by you real quick.
Look, I'm not saying.
And then by Minnesotan law, he legally has to go, oh, yeah, right, don't you know, just come right on in.
We only let that happen one time, and they were bringing Arby's, and apparently there's a whole wood chipper thing involved, but it doesn't matter. Listen. JD Vance has a stack of porno mags under his bed. You and I would call that the IKEA catalog. JD Vance was famously anti-Trump, and now he is his running mate. So this man flips quicker than Big Pussy on The Sopranos. Speaking of Big Pussy, I know there's a rumor about me giving out tampons to boys, which is not true, but in your case, here you go, my friend.
Do you know what Tim Walz and tampons have in common? They're both stuck-up pussies.
Oh! Goddamn! Damn!
Touch tips.
I think we could solve the oil crisis by swabbing your bald spot. I also, Tim Walz is like a barbecue dad soy boy, and instead of burgers, he's cooking Impossible Burgers for Democrats, and the grill is fueled by, what's the gayest fuel?
I would say solar, but I'm pretty sure you don't even believe in the sun.
Time.
Wind, because it's always blowing.
All right. Let's hear it for both of these, DC.
Oh my God.
Washington, D.C., make some noise if you think this roast battle was won by Tim Walz.
Thank you.
Washington, D.C., make some noise if you think this roast battle was won by J.D. Vance. All right, let me be clear. This isn't the 2020 election. You have to vote once. Vote once. All right, here we go again. Make some noise if you think this roast battle was won by Tim Walz. Washington, D.C., make some noise if you think this roast battle was won by J.D. Vance. This sounds like a joke off. One more joke from each of you. Let's go. And they're totally not prepared for this. So they're totally not prepared for this, and you are going to vote on which one of them had the funnier joke right now. Here we go. One joke.
Tim Walz and Kamala Harris are the most toxic interracial couple since J.D. Vance and Usha.
J.D. Vance, I loved you in the movie Pulp Fiction when you were coming out of that box getting ready to be butt-fucked by Donald Trump. He's the gimp!
Washington, D.C., make some noise if you think this roast battle was just won by Tim Walz.
You got it.
Washington, D.C., make some noise if you think this roast battle was just won in a tiebreaker by J.D. Vance.
Good, excellent, good, good, great, yep, good.
All right, here we go, everyone. This is our main event of the first round. She is our current vice president and recently became the Democrat nominee for president after falling out of a coconut tree. Now, if you don't know this about her, Kamala famously dated 90s TV host Montel Williams. Yeah. Before dating her current husband, Doug Emhoff. So, congratulations, DC. You're the only one to have your downtown gentrified. Your vice president and maybe next president, please welcome Kamala Harris.
I just want to go ahead and squash all of this discussion right now about me turning black. The only person turning black tonight was my husband, Doug. And honestly, I think that's for the best. I'm for reverse gentrification. But no, Donald Trump, he's just trying to take jabs at me wherever he can. And making fun of my race and ethnicity is just a very low-hanging fruit for him. Okay? And if you don't believe me, that right there should just answer everything, okay? Fully leaning into my black side tonight. Thank you very much.
Let's hear it for Kamala Harris. Former president or current president, depending on which news channel you watch. This man better win this election, because if not, legally speaking, he's in more hot water than Matthew Perry. Let's give him a big hand because he's never had one. Please welcome Donald J. Trump.
Don't touch me, you'll make me dirty. Look at this beautiful rally crowd, a huge, a bigger crowd than I'm used to. I haven't heard any woman that loud since... Not important. Beautiful song, beautiful song. It takes a village, people. You all know YMCA. A lot of meetings. QAnon. A lot of meetings. Good to see you again. Thank you for doing your thing at Comet Ping Pong. Too soon, that's what Laura Loomer's calling me. YMCA, a lot of meetings. I'm in court a lot. They love seeing me on camera. They love seeing me there. YMCA stands for You Must Completely Acquit. Thank you, great crowd. But recently things have been tough. All the attacks on me, I think it's just the attacks on me. YMCA also stands for Yesterday, Melania Cried Again. But while I have you here, please give it up for the staff at the DC Improv.
Make some noise!
Great people, some legal, great people. And I know you'll tip them like I would. I'm excited to see you. Great people. Mostly the blonde women, but great people. Very unfair how J.D. Pence was treated last round. J.D. Pence, did you see how terrible that was? You do know you're gonna have to cut me off because Trump will just keep talking.
Yeah, can we get this mic muted? Sit the fuck down.
Give me the camera. Beautiful.
All right, we got a town hall question here from the one and only Jesus Christ.
I'm a huge fan of his. One of the solid Jews, one of the Kushners.
You want to read this question for Jesus Christ? One more time for Senator Strauss for hanging out tonight.
Beautiful, Strauss.
All right. This is for Madam Vice President. Do you like short white men?
Absolutely. They're the perfect height for eating the cat, which Donald doesn't really understand what that means.
Laura Loomer's got a cat person face, so I'm not sure what she's saying.
All right, now we are going to go right into our roast battle.
Excuse me. Do you see this? How I'm being treated unfairly. You saw this. You saw this. The manager at Hot Topic wouldn't give me a chance. I was told there were rules to this debate. I was not allowed to bring up that he looks like a mall manager. I do have a question. It was saved right here on my phone, sponsored by Truth Social. Great stock. Pick it up now. It was from Thomas. Do you think it'd be politically beneficial? There's a lot of big words. For you and Vladimir Putin to come out together tonight.
Are you asking me the question? The question's for you, motherfucker.
Was that the language?
Clarence!
Just because he was sad he missed the HFS festival doesn't mean you have to take it out on me.
Round one.
I don't get to hit.
Round one.
They muted my microphone.
Round one. Fight.
I just want to know
Excuse me,
who. No.
Rick moderators.
You'll survive.
Everybody
No.
look at her earrings. She's getting fed the information.
I'm not wearing earrings, you moron. I want to know who here voted for Donald Trump. That's right.
A lot of applause. Good to see you. January 6th. Good to see you.
You know, this doesn't surprise me. Washington, D.C., always blue. I would say even bluer than Donald's balls, but ever since you hooked up with that, would you like to play a game, looking ass bitch Laura, I think you've actually got that handled.
Very cruel. Very cruel. She looks nothing like Jigsaw from the movie Saw. We're gonna make cinematic references and not just about Tim Walz. Okay. Laura Loomer. Very strong voice. That's what America needs. Is that what you're saying? Kamala Harris, front row fucking hat. Who the fuck let him in? Secret Service? Jesus. Beautiful. Kamala Harris. Chameleon Harris, really? Sorry, I forgot this. Hold on. Kamala Harris! Chameleon Harris, I gotta be honest. 1 week she's black. Next week she's Indian. She's flipping, she's flopping. She thinks she's slicker than Diddy's hallways.
Oh, I think that you would definitely know about Diddy's hallways. I think that's where you met your current wife. But that aside, you're the Diddy of politics, okay?
Current wife?
But
Beautiful Ivanka out of this.
No.
Beautiful. Is she here tonight? Beautiful Ivanka. Great.
You know that still tracks for a Diddy party, actually. But you are the Diddy of politics, okay? Except 1,000 bottles of lube wouldn't help you get to the landslide victory that you think you're gonna get in November.
It's a smart joke, dumb crowd, just like my rallies. I'm gonna devour her just like Hannibal Lecter. Great leader of Cuba, Hannibal Lecter, you know. Very strong, great hockey player, had to wear the mask. Falsely imprisoned just like many blacks under Kamala Harris. Beautiful place. Good food. How's the dog?
You know, speaking of that, you didn't have to accuse brown people of eating dogs. You could have just told J.D. Vance's wife's cooking is trash.
You gonna listen to that from Soul Food Tikka Masala over here? Remember, we had American cuisine. Nothing had to be fusion. Pulp Fiction ruined one of my meals. Now I got one of the Kushners.
Don't, you know,
one of the Kushners.
Don't be mad just because we season our shit, you unmelanated menace, okay? I don't need to... Just because...
Can we talk about the three beautiful women in this corner? Can we bring these three over? Good, great to see you.
No.
Miss Venezuela, Miss Colombia, and Miss DC 2024. Great to see you.
Stop.
I know I saw you early in the changing room without your consent, but it's good to see you.
Stop sexually harassing the women. Stop. Don't do that.
Beautiful.
Don't do that.
Time.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. One of the good ones, Clarence Thomas.
All right. Turn things over for his opinion on the first round. Tim Walz, what do you say?
You know, one, Donald, I'm just really, really uncomfortable with the whole blackface of your whole tan there. One shade away from an Al Jolson show. And Kamala, obviously, I love you. You know, I have a daughter named Hope.
All right, we're gonna do their final jokes between these two. Final jokes.
Finish him, her, they, them.
I'm not allowed to address the Keebler elf telling me these things. Those eyebrows look like a mall Santa who's not allowed at the mall. Go ahead, Caramel. Caramel Harris, go ahead. Or Caramel.
You put some respect on her name, you son of a bitch.
Tim Walz, big drinker. Huge drinker. Probably one of the biggest. They're all telling me one of the biggest drinkers. I'm so confused with the trucker hat, but it's got a Harris thing on it. It's blowing my brain.
Okay, let's just go ahead and address the elephant in the room, okay? You have now had two conservative white men shoot at you and miss, all right? So I think it's safe to say after Grindr crash during the RNC that Republicans have weak wrists.
Oh, excuse me.
It's giving power bottom, that's why the depends, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say.
Grindr and American small business. I was confused initially, and I was like, I want to try all the food in the land. I thought Grindr was an application to find subs.
No, you didn't.
And Mike Pence assured me that was a way to find subs.
Time.
Oh my God. I'm going to turn things over for their opinion on this Harris and Trump debate to Joe Biden and Barack Obama.
Sleepy Joe.
Hello, Seattle.
Joe, that's not where we are.
Oh, I thought we were in Washington.
Nope, wrong Washington, Joe.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You know, folks, Kamala and I used to be a team, right? And now she's trying to take my job. So I say, give him hell, Donnie.
Hey, give it up for Joe Biden, everybody. Joe Biden.
You can bring her in.
Cheer for him. Folks, I'm going to speak real quick.
Great to see you.
It's past Joe's bedtime. But I love him. He's a good man. Joe has served this country admirably. And he served with me. And now we need to serve him something that will put him to sleep. And that's not because we hate him, it's because we love him. And he loves you. So, Joe, thank you for your service. And go to bed. Thank you, guys. God bless you. God bless you, United States of America. Thank you.
All right, let's decide the 2024 election right here and right now. Okay, now I'm going to remind you all, this is a meritocracy. So you are going to vote for the funnier comedian who you want to see in the semifinals.
And if we don't like it, we'll count the votes again.
In the order they were brought to the stage, Washington, D.C., make some noise if you think this roast battle was won by Kamala Harris.
I was getting little D.E., little Doug Emhoff energy.
Washington, D.C., make some noise if you think this roast battle was won by Donald J. Trump.
I'm telling you, lots of great things to come. Maybe not women I'm with, a lot of great things to come.
Okay, it's time to go. This was the real election. He doesn't have to run anymore, everybody. Good job, Don.
Congratulations to Donald J. Trump.
Thank you.
We are going to keep moving. We are going to keep moving and move on to our first semi-final matchup. Our general election round. Please welcome Jasmine Crockett versus Usha Vance.
Round one, fight.
Y'all, they got me up here next to the less famous half of Kamala. Isn't that crazy?
Jasmine represents the state of Texas, so she's not only a product of their public education system, but she also dates men with shorts that come past their knees.
You know, it's crazy because you are married to a Republican, right? And you claim that you are a Republican, but you're up here wearing a blue dress, so I'm assuming it's because you know you're betting on a losing horse.
Can you imagine getting clowned on by Marjorie Taylor Greene for your appearance? If you needed money to get your lashes fixed, you could have just asked.
My lashes are a yucky. And also, how does it feel to live in your house with your husband's mistress? You may know her as patio furniture.
Well, at least I get to sit on patio furniture space. Since Jasmine loves alliteration, I've got one for you. You are a broke-ass, Botoxed, big booty, B-list bitch.
Give her that snaps, bitch. All right, you know, I have one too. I like to be quick on my feet. Usha's ugly, unemployed husband. How about that? Oh, I ain't done, bitch. Cause it's funny, your voice is just as small as your husband's chances of being vice president.
Did you know Jasmine loves the 3/5 Mafia?
I'm glad I wore my August 5th folding chair earrings. That way I always remember, and you never forget. I've never seen a DEI wife hire this blatant since Elaine Chao.
Speaking of DEI, I see you're a Delta and not an AKA, so you must have been the personality hire for this administration.
Time.
Let's hear it for these two. Woo-hoo! Before we go to final jokes, I'm going to ask for her input, Kamala Harris.
Well, obviously, my girl Jasmine killed it over here, okay? Everybody
Sister,
clap it up.
sister!
D9 in the house, baby.
But you're half of both of us.
I'm not.
Not this time, huh?
Last I checked, if I'm not mistaken, the Indian women for Kamala train has been going. I haven't seen Indian women for Usha, okay? So you probably need to comment.
It's just her and Nikki Haley.
That's it. That's it.
No,
And
Sharon's
Vivek
gonna help
Ramaswamy.
me later, right, Sharon? Please.
All right, final jokes between these two. Final jokes. Clarence.
Finish him, her, they, them.
I just want to leave with this. I think it's very interesting that you was out here married to a Republican, repping Republicans, like you yourself were not a former liberal Democrat. It's like you are a chicken Manchurian candidate.
You know, Jasmine's district in Texas includes the fairgrounds for the State Fair of Texas, which is where she got her taste for chicken fried jizz.
All right, y'all, when they go low, you go to hell.
Sean Connery, what do you think?
Well, if you ask me, JD Vance's wife is screwed. Which is ironic because I had sex with his mother last night.
All right, here we go. Final votes between these two. We are about to decide the first of our competitors to go into the finals matchup, the runoff round. Well, Washington, D.C., make some noise if you think this roast battle was won by Jasmine Crockett. Washington, D.C., make some noise if you think this roast battle was won by Usha Vance.
Give her an applause, y'all. It's the most she's gonna get for the rest of the year.
Congratulations to Jasmine Crockett, moving on to our finals round. All right, our next semifinal matchup, we have, this will be interesting. If you guys are following along on your card, this is gonna be ridiculous. Please welcome J.D. Vance against Donald J. Trump.
Papa, you've arrived.
Excuse me. Shut the fuck up, kid.
Donald, you look rather portly. I hope they checked for hidden documents at the Golden Corral.
Okay, why don't you take a seat, but don't fuck it? You know, I never thought I'd say this. DC, very liberal, terribly liberal, very liberal. I never thought I'd say this, but I miss gay Mike Pence. Very easy. Not this J.D. Vance character. Have you met this J.D. White Power Vance? Have you met them?
Trump is bitter because I used to talk about him behind his back, but I actually can change my views. My views turn over like his former cabinet.
Sometimes you gotta drain a swamp, but first you replenish it. People don't understand that.
No.
We bring in the mud. We bring in the
only swamp.
American mud, great mud.
The only swamp he has ever drained is Rudy Giuliani.
Who the fuck is Rudy Giuliani? Bringing up people like Melania? I don't know these people. I have no idea what that means, like Project 2025. No idea what it means. Great. Give it up for the Heritage Foundation here in D.C. J.D. Vance, J.D. Vance, J.D. Vance. Terrible name, really. You figure, that's how poor he grew up. He grew up very poor, very poor. Very poor. I'm for the poor. Some of the poor is just in red states.
At least I don't outsource my blowjobs to Russia. Or wherever Laura Loomer's from.
She's out of this world. It really is interstellar blowjobs. That's how Greta Emma's a businessman.
Come here.
Please don't play with my chin fupa.
No. I want to see the drip. Normally the only drip he has is from Russian hookers, but this is a nice tie. Is it Russian tie?
China.
He has a lot of Russian ties. Tons of Russian ties. Thank you.
That's all that JD gets. Unfortunately, it sounded like a minority voice, which is kind of weird for me to hear, but appreciate it there. Also, Diddy, bad. I've learned this. Kanye West, still incredible.
Yeah.
Turn things over for her input. Usha, what do you think?
Beautiful, Usha, man. Beautiful.
Hello, darling.
I think people don't believe us that we're really together.
No.
That we're really married.
We make physical contact regularly.
We should prove it.
This reminds me of my former vice president. Don't know if you should do this while Mother is watching. Do you guys remember Mike Pence? He almost died because of the insurrection. All right, moving on. Where's the guy from Orange Julius? What's next?
Kick him off, Clarence.
Finish him, her, they, them.
Trump's politics are pretty much like his penis.
Huge.
They only stick up. No. Small, and they only stick up for your own family.
Look at how the puppet talks to the master.
What if I was DJ Vance? Could you imagine?
It's like J.D. Vance had sex with Ben Shapiro.
Oh.
Little hillbilly autism. Which is an American autism, Brian, the strongest autism. And just like autism, I'm gonna need you to count the votes. We're gonna be short.
I just think you need to lay off the Asperger's.
Denzel Washington, what do you think?
Hey, look, I've seen some things here tonight, huh? You motherfuckers don't know what you were in for when you got here.
Hey, they're putting cases on all me too.
They're bringing cases on you. And not you yet. My nigga. All right, that's all I got.
All right, DC, this is an important moment. We're going to decide who's going up against Jasmine Crockett in the final matchup.
What is voting anyway, really?
Washington, D.C., make some noise if you think this roast battle was won by J.D. Vance.
Strong silver medalist. Strong, very strong.
Washington, D.C., make some noise if you think this roast battle was won by Donald J. Trump.
Thank you.
Great
people.
All right, this is one of my favorite parts tonight. I'm going to ask someone in our audience to challenge them to do an impression, any impression, that they may or may not do, and we'll see what happens. So shout them out.
Chapel Road. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Did someone say Chapel Roan? What is Chapel Roan? Oh my God.
I took a break from the VMA stage just to be here with you guys tonight. Hello. So my name is Chapel Roan, your favorite artist, or if you're a member of the GOP, transsexual Ronald McDonald. To Ted Cruz, that's Mariachi Barbie. To my listeners in Appalachia, that is Hillbilly Eilish. Oh my goodness gracious. But y'all know my songs? Yeah! Oh my God, that's a pink pointy club right over there. Make some noise, girl. Yeah! Oh my goodness gracious. But yeah, so my music, for y'all that don't know, like these esteemed, well-paid people here in the front. Hold on a second, this smells like a tax bracket I don't belong to. Delicious. But yes, my music is inspired by being closeted in religious trauma. #1 on TikTok and Mike Pence's Spotify. Oh my gosh. Tim, do you need me up here to keep boosting the ratings? What do you need to do?
I think you've done a great job. Let's hear it. Right down for Chapel Roan. Apparently, Chapel Roan's music is about as popular as Ted Cruz at an orgy. Washington, D.C., we've reached that moment of the night. Clarence, let's kick off our final matchup.
Round 1, fight.
I'm gonna let Age go first.
I heard another sound from a woman I've never heard before. I heard no, yeah. Thank you, excuse me. If I may, there's 3 wonderful people. If you 3 would come up, please. 3 beautiful, wonderful people. I just wanted to bring these people to your attention. People that do great work for the community. absolutely stunning, very well-rounded, firm work for the community. I just wanted to bring to you 3 absolutely beautiful, incredibly beautiful examples.
Well, first of all, one of these is black, so she clearly was paid.
I thought she was just very tan. Beautiful orange hue. What a beautiful color. Orange skin, beautiful.
Ladies, can you Marla go off the stage, please?
You two can go. Ivanka, stay here with me. Thank you for being here. It's so great being here. It's beautiful. What is your name?
Avery.
No idea what that means, but what a beautiful name. A lot of Avery paper being used in court cases. You like Bad Boys?
No.
Smart woman, anti-Diddy. There you go. Sit down. I'll find you in the dressing room. Give it up for Avery. Give it up for Avery. Beautiful Avery. We're 2 beautiful friends. Good to see them.
Okay, round 1.
I'm gonna let this man do whatever it is that he wants to do because I know he'll die soon.
Thank you. Can we play YMCA one more time?
But you know, if you play YMCA one more time, I will call the DEA to investigate this place. All right.
Thank you.
I don't know what's smaller, Donald Trump. Your dick, your hands, or your inauguration crowd.
Sports fans would call that the Triple Crown. Speaking of crowns, you'll never have to vote again when you elect me king. Go on, do your best, Whoopi Goldberg.
It's just crazy because that white stuff around your mouth says Vladimir Putin. All right. I feel so bad for everybody related to Donald Trump. Speaking of which, your ugly ass son, Barron, he is fucking huge, y'all. I must say, he would be a great white power forward for the Celtics.
Okay, first of all, who the hell is Barron? People were backstage, they said something about Tiffany, and I said, great place to buy jewelry for women you're sleeping with, who's not your wife.
Time.
Let's hear it for these 2. Oh my God, oh my God.
Oh my God is another term I've never heard a woman use, by the way.
JD Vance, what do you think?
Beautiful JD. Great JD.
Papa, I want uppies.
Yeah, my beautiful vice president working on all the Amish vote.
Why would you ask Jason Derulo Vance what he thinks?
All right, we are going to go straight to our final vote of the night. We're about to make our champion. Washington, D.C., make some noise if you had a great time tonight. Washington, D.C., make some noise if you think this roast battle is won by Jasmine Crockett!
Every vote not for me is a vote for racism.
Beautiful American racism, the strongest of racisms. Proud patriots, stand up and stand against.
Washington, D.C., make some noise if you think this roast battle was won by Donald J. Trump!
Now the sounds were different because a lot of the whites were voting and they should count the same. She had a lot of childless parent energy.
Congratulations to Donald J. Trump, the winner of the Washington roast tonight, everyone!
No recounts, no recounts, no backsies. No backsies.
Y'all sound just like the 2016 crowd. Look at this, buyer's remorse.